guys, it's Tom's Refurb here.
Huh?
In this video,
What the fuck?
we're really gonna start tearing into the F-Scalade. I'm taking this 64 Ford F-Series truck and this 2004 Cadillac Escalade chassis. We're gonna be making a baby. We're gonna be fornicating, or we're gonna be Ford-nicating. Just so quick with these things. As you can see, the frame is now sandblasted, so I'm gonna roll the clips from what has happened since last video up until right this second. All right, I can go back to daily drive in the Power Stroke now. This is currently my steering wheel. Come look, up close. It is a very thin piece of conduit with a vice grip that I have hammered into the steering shaft. Very sturdy, works great. Come on, hit it like you mean it. That's good. And that leads us back to right now, where you can see a little bit of surface rust has formed on this frame from sitting outside for a few days. So first thing we gotta do is lay down some epoxy primer to stop it in its tracks. Now, we have air out here, and I'm not gonna go super crazy with this. I just wanna fog everything that's bare metal with epoxy, because this surface rust is just gonna keep spreading, and it's actually pretty clean. I kinda thought there would be holes in this frame, but everything's solid. Oh, we got that crackle tune on there. I'm doing this right too. I'm not even using crappy spray paint epoxy. I'm using real all right? We're gonna be using the same stuff we did for Moscow Tango's interior. This Kirker Enduro Prime stuff works very well. Takes a while to dry, but it's nice and strong. Just it up. Ooh, that's gonna be perfect. Oh, that's about perfect. Little full, it's all right, be okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Before we shoot, I'm just gonna give this thing a brief wipe down, get it nice and cleaned up. We're not going for perfection, but I do wanna get the sand and dust off before we start spraying at it. I'm gonna call that clean enough. Let's get to spraying. Maybe I'll paint the fuel tank and the engine and the headers and the transmission, and it'll just be a big gray blob when I'm done. It'll be kinda cool. For the record, I know I'm overspraying all over everything and it looks super random, but I'm just here to paint the bare metal. Whatever gets hit with the stray is on it. Not on me, not my fault at all. I'm calling that a success enough. So now I'm gonna clean up the gun. We'll move on to the next activity.
One eternity later.
Do you think I should acknowledge that it's been like 2 months since we filmed any of this, or you think I should just pretend that it's not? I just pretend like it hasn't been 2 months. Not good at that. Lovely. Wow. I found a new career path. Now hopefully, we can wheel it down in front of the shop. Nice. Honestly, I was just pushing with my tow hitch. Not too mad at that.
Stop!
Now the hitch is stuck. Damn, I pulled it back out. My bumper! Well, now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Tow hitch is stuck. I'm kind of thinking I might just floor it. Probably yank the bumper off. More likely damage the bumper much worse, but it's okay. This entire truck is horrifically damaged to begin with, so this is gonna be ugly, but it should work. Damn! Should have done this to start. That little hitch is badass, dude. I'm telling you, we should have just quit while we were ahead. We had it in the shop. I'm so clever. Ain't gonna work. My truck's too tall. Maybe I'll destroy this side. So much for this panel. Pretty f***ed up. You ever heard of the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing multiple times, expecting a different result? Now, before we continue, I must do a little bit of body work now. I have sadly damaged my Concourse F-150, F-100, whatever the f this thing is. Good thing is sheet metal can be fixed. Cameraman, tell me when it's back to stock.
Stockish.
I mean, it's like it never happened. Maybe I'll do another little yank right here. That was tow hitch damage spot number 2. If you're like watching this, cringing, worried about this beautiful F-100, this is Tom's refurb. I am literally built to fix things like this.
That might have done it.
Ah, there. Looks basically like it did before. I'll get a new one of these and a new one of them. Or actually, no, I'll probably just hammer that out. The problem was it fell off the rollers the second time, so the height wasn't right. So now I can push it again with the tow hitch.
Pretty good. That's good.
Good for now. Watch your toes. I think what I'm gonna do first is remove the bed because it has basically already removed itself through nature. So what I'm gonna do is just cut the bed floor out of it because I have to make a custom one anyways, and then we can just lift this off and it'll be out of the way. It's so easy. I'm gonna cut it out. I don't care. It's rusted, it's shot, and I'm gonna have to do it anyway, so may as well make our lives easier. That is some American steel right there, boy. That stuff's hard to cut. I think I need a new saw blade. Alright, we're getting a little more floppy. Damn, I'm bending the out of this thing, dude. Oh ho! Oh ho! My hands, my arms are like so itchy from this. Alright, I'm gonna injure myself. Oh, whoa, the bed's falling off. My bad. Look at that. That's pretty nifty. Alright, now the small problem is the bed is bolted to the frame in the back. So I gotta cut that off because I don't need it. Anybody need a perfectly good F-250 bed? Nothing wrong with it. Beautiful. Now there are a couple little supports on the bottom I'm gonna cut off of the bed floor. And then we can just kind of, take this thing off. You could have unbolted that, said the person that probably doesn't know Sawzalls exist. I think it's done. What do I think it's done?
Good.
Now what I'm basically gonna do is lift the whole truck up by the frame, and then while we're under it, we can probably get most of the body mounts and things holding the body to the frame off. Then we'll let it back down, and then we'll pick it up by the body, and hopefully just wheel the old stupid frame out. If all goes to plan, it will work perfectly. First time lifting my Concours F-100. Let's see, am I gonna fall on it? I'm going with possibly. That's good enough odds for me. Swear to God, I'm about to start a tire shop. This is not at all what I need to be doing, but it's also a little bit satisfying at the same time. And kind of fun. I pulled off a half-DB tire already. Look at that. Progress is crazy. I got a game plan now. What I'm gonna do is try to break the body mount bolts. I really just want to remove this as easily as possible. And there's not that many body mounts. There's two on either side of the cab, and there's two holding on the core support. I really would like to remove this as one piece bolted together because it's easy and I'm lazy. So hopefully we can lift off the body and fenders and the hood and grill together like that. I gotta take off the bumper separately, but that's easy. If I'm lucky, these bolts will just snap. I'm actually gonna have to cut them. Womp womp. My job just got easier. This body mount is rusted out and not holding anything to the truck, so I don't have to mess with it. Oh, I think this body mount is a little more solid, but also probably not holding anything. Hold on, let me give it a good wiggle. Might need to do a little bit of slicing and dicing, but I think we're good. Back here, these are the ones I'm actually gonna have to remove, which I'm not looking forward to. I just thought of the easiest possible way to do this, and I'm gonna do it. Yep, I'm cutting the frame! Ooh, you see the cab almost fall off? That's what we're looking for. Back of the cab, I believe, is removed. There's some stuff in the interior we gotta worry about, like the steering column and the shifter and brake setup, but I'm gonna do a lot of cutting because it doesn't matter. Don't care. Literally, don't care. Touch Z-bar, bye-bye. Oh yeah, I forgot there was front bolts up here. Ugh, they look gross. This thing's rusted out too. What a big heaping piece of junk. That was easy. The body's now ready to come off the frame aside from the steering column, brakes, and wiring, so we should be able to just tear that out pretty quick. And then I think we can pull it off as one piece. First item to remove, brakes. Second item to remove, colostomy bag. It's probably worth like $8,000 on eBay. Next thing to move, speedo cable. Another cable, probably the choke cable. Easy. Emergency brake, definitely don't need that. What other things can I cut with my fun saw? Oh, the actual choke cable. Goodbye. What's next? Oh, maybe the throttle linkage? Look at that. Expert wire removal. Got any pesky wires in your car giving you problems? Call me. I'll just rip them out. Your car might not run anymore, but at least you won't have to worry about the wires. Heater hose removed. Radiator, please remove with ease. The nice thing about projects like this is you absolutely don't have to worry about anything. Still a lot of coolant in that. Wow. What a fun way to add to the mess. Anybody need a perfectly good radiator? It's in the scrap pile. Now this is not going to be a popular choice, but this is the easiest way I can think of taking out the steering column. Alright, that was actually way easier than anticipated. Wow. Oh. Now it is done. I believe we can now set this truck on the ground and then lift the body off of it. There's probably something I'm forgetting, but I'm gonna find that out when I try to lift it up. It appears something's attached. Oh, or not. Or not. That sound is the shifter squeezing out of the shift boot. Look under there. It might turn into a grenade of some sort once it finally comes off. Now I just gotta get the bumpers off, and then we're pretty much done with this stupid old crusty frame. Two bolts. We will scoot this bed forward to get to the rear bumper. Lovely. Bye-bye. Now this bumper should come off now. Where's my hammer at? How the do I misplace a hammer? How did it even get up there? Did you watch me do it? Because I don't even remember putting it there. Done. Now what we're gonna do is pull the frame about halfway out, get the bed off of it, and then get this frame out of here, because we need nothing else off of it. And I can get rid of it. I can scrap it. I can pay a crackhead to come take it so he can buy more crack. I don't care. I want to go on. I'm just gonna pull it forward like, I don't know, 5 feet or so, just so we can get the bed off, and then we'll take care of it. That's not. Now cameraman and I will use our big muscles to put it over there without hurting ourselves. Just gonna put this down on the floor. It's about the ride height I'm looking for. Install the bed real quick. Lovely. Now, I am gonna get malaria. Yo, it's got a telescoping wheel. Yup. This would be pretty cool. Yo, how far does the wheel telescope? Super far. Damn, I could be tall as I could drive this from the bed. I do still have to find a roof. That will be a challenge. But it's a challenge I'm willing to take on. I also don't feel like working on this anymore today because I'm tired. And I think we got a lot done. Look. We put a frunk in it, like a Tesla truck. I think that's pretty badass. I'm out here. Set records doing custom like that, man. You're just not ready. It's wet outside. I'm wet. Come, look at my chassis accumulation. If you somehow think what I'm doing is a bad idea, here is a news flash. Look at them. The factory chassis, powered by the 180 to 200 horsepower V8 versus the modern chassis, powered by the 350 to 400 horsepower fuel-injected 6-liter LS V8. Come back over here to the 3-speed granny manual transmission. 4-speed automatic transmission. Yeah, manuals are better, but still, 2-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Creepy, scary, sketchy suspension and steering. Coil spring, lowered suspension. Honestly, if you really think this is a bad idea, honestly, you probably haven't watched this far, but still, this is gonna be awesome and I cannot wait to build it. So stay tuned to the best damn automotive content on YouTube. I'll see you very soon. Unless you want to see me sooner, in which case, subscribe to my Patreon. And also, buy my merchandise. And get ready for that next Speedy's launch. If it hasn't already happened yet. I don't know when this video will go live. Anyways, love you very much. I'll see you later. Bye.